Introduction. LogicProgs Brain-Computer Interface (BCI) is a revolutionary new technology that promises to revolutionize the way we interact with computers. This technology uses a combination of hardware and software to interpret electrical signals from a person's brain and then translate them into commands that can be understood by a computer. In simple terms, it is a way for a person to control a computer without using their hands or any other physical parts. The science behind LogicProgs BCI. At the heart of LogicProgs BCI is the idea of brain-computer interface or BCI. This term refers to a system that uses a combination of hardware and software to interpret electrical signals from a person's brain and then translate them into commands that can be understood by a computer. The hardware includes sensors that are placed on the scalp or forehead of the user to measure and record the electrical signals from the brain. The software then interprets these signals and translates them into commands that can be used to control the computer. One of the most important components of a BCI system is the electroencephalogram or EEG. This is a device that measures electrical activity in the brain and records it as an EEG trace. This trace is then used to interpret the signals from the brain and translate them into commands. The more sophisticated the EEG device, the more accurately it can interpret the signals from the brain and translate them into commands. The EEG trace is used in conjunction with a set of algorithms that can interpret the signals and translate them into commands. These algorithms are programmed to recognize certain patterns in the EEG trace and interpret them as commands. For example, a certain pattern might indicate that the user wants to move the mouse up and down, or to open a certain file on the computer. LogicProgs BCI also includes a feature called neural decoding, which allows for the direct control of the computer without any intermediate steps. Neural decoding uses a combination of EEG and machine learning to interpret the electrical signals from the brain and translate them into commands. This allows for direct control of the computer without any intermediate steps, making it a much more efficient and accurate way of controlling the computer. Conclusion. LogicProgs BCI is a revolutionary new technology that promises to revolutionize the way we interact with computers. By combining hardware, software, and algorithms, it is able to interpret electrical signals from a person's brain and translate them into commands that can be used to control the computer. This technology is still in its early stages, but it has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with computers in the future.